Here I am. Sorry about that. I think I went live 2 times. So I'm just going to tell you right off the bat. First of all, my name's Mary Ellen Stites. My business is Create With Me, and I'm here in the Creativity Nest for another episode of Teach Me Tuesday, but we've got some weather here. So if for some reason I lag or I slow down, that's okay. I am going to be posting this to my YouTube channel. You can find it. Just look for Mary Ellen Stites on YouTube. The link is also in the video caption here. So grab me there. I'll post it as soon as I get done here. So, or watch me later. The lag is usually gone once it goes live. So, or goes after. So anyway, I missed you guys last week. I was enjoying a beautiful week in Cancun, Mexico with Stampin Up demonstrators. I did not earn the incentive trip, but I got close and my best friend took me with her and we had a fabulous girls trip and I can't say enough about it. So hence the bright colored clothes now, right? So we're going to all talk about color today because Mexico is all about the color. But I shared a card a couple weeks ago using a fun technique, and it was kind of a mystery to everybody. And so I promised that I would share it when I got back from Mexico. So that's what I'm going to do today. It's called water stamping. It's really fun and easy. It looks complicated, and it's going to really impress people when you send them a card using this technique. So I hope that you'll take notes and pay attention or pause the video when you're watching it again. And I hope you'll really enjoy doing it because it's really, really fun. It's really, really easy. And it's really, really impressive when it's all said and done. So let's go ahead and go down to my desk. And I'm going to share with you a new stamp set. It's called Leaf Collection. So this is a background stamp. This is the stamp right here. I'm a little lagged on my phone going down, so that's okay. So it's Leaf Collection. It's a background stamp. You may notice I have it on my old Stamparatus. That's okay. You can also use, I've got it here. Hold on just a minute. This big block, which is F, the big F block. This one fits the background stamp perfectly. I'm lagging a little. Let me see if I can make any changes. I don't think that I can. But because I'm on video and it's just easier for me for placement, I'm using my Stamparatus because, you know, it's a tool and I have it in my office, and I know it's not available for me to sell it to you, but you'll understand when I say use the big F block for your background stamps. And I'm going to use the Stamparatus today. So we're going to start with a piece of 3 3/4 by 5-inch basic white cardstock. And I've got some of the new in colors here. I've got Summer Splash and Petunia Pop, and then I've got Granny Apple Green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the finished product when I'm done, but I'm going to start with some blending brushes and these colors. So let me just open them up and get them ready. And just a piece of paper, whatever size you choose. So I'm going to start with my Summer Splash, and I'm going to tell you, I'm sorry, I got something in my eye and now all of a sudden it's just going wacko. You do not have to stress about this being blotchy or not. You can just start right on your paper. You know, normally I say start off your paper, but in this technique, it doesn't really matter because when you get all done, there's so much going on that you don't really notice it. All I want to do is add color here and there. Some can be dark, some can be light. It's up to you onto my paper. So I'm going to start with the Summer Splash. Then I'm going to go with the Granny Apple Green and add some more color here. I just looked for bright colors today because I just got back from Mexico, and Mexico is all about color, color, color. And so that's where I was kind of going with this today. So then I'm going to add a little bit of Petunia Pop, and actually it's just because I do want it to pop just a little bit. So I'm going to add a little bit of that in the corners, and see what I'm talking about. There's like streaking. You're never going to see it when it's all done. I don't think you're going to see it. If it bothers you, then you can be all nice and neat about it. It does not bother me. It's all part of the color. So this could be, you could look at this and you could go, oh my goodness, M.E, that is so bright. But, and yes, it is. But that's okay. We kind of want a lot of ink on here. So now we're going to do our stamping, and we're going to do our stamping with water. So I'm going to bring in a Stampin' Spritzer, and all I have in here is water. It's not alcohol, it's just water. I'm going to move those pads out of the way so I don't get them wet. And I'm just going to spritz my stamp right here. Okay, so I'm going to spritz my Leaf Collection background stamp. I'm getting it fairly wet. And then I'm going to stamp it, and I like to use a lot of pressure, okay? So I'm just going to use pressure on here. I'm going to kind of let that water soak into that paper. Okay, and then it's going to be a little bit light, okay? It's a little bit light, but look how pretty that is. Let me bring in one that has dried. So you'll see the difference. So see how it kind of pops just a little bit more. This one on the right is the wet one. The one on the left has dried. It's pulled up the color. So you see the purple and this petunia pop here and here where it almost looks white. The difference is just that this is dry and this one is wet. Okay. So that is all there is to it. Water stamping. Okay. So I just spritz it with water. I stamped it on my color. And then let me bring in a couple different things, okay? So I want to share with you, I'm going to take this piece right here. And hold on just a minute. It's just going to take a second. I'm lagging just a little bit because, like I said, we've got some weather here today. And I'm going to bring in and add a little extra technique into it. So I've got some white craft ink. And I'm just going to open up my lid. And I like to just use my refill and add a little bit of white ink. And I'm using an aqua water painter, and I add a little bit of water. I get it good and juicy. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just going to carefully add some white. And it's okay, I'm getting it on my glass mat, but that's all right because that wipes up really easily. Okay, and so that adds just a little bit of technique here. Hold on just a minute till my phone comes back. See how fun that is? So I've got one I did in advance. So here's one that's already dry. Okay, and that's ready to make into the card. So, hi Vita. I'm sorry I didn't have my comments on so I couldn't see who's watching. So this is just water stamping, and then I've added some, it's just blender pen, blending brush, adding color, stamping with water. The water pulls the ink off. I've added some white splatter with my craft ink, but that's just because I like to do that. It's not completely necessary. And then here's the card that I had showed on my page. It's got the white, just a little bit. You can see the white down here, just a little bit. And then I've added one of the leaves from the Flowers and Frames paper. I die cut a greeting, and then I added a couple gems. And I will finish off this card and share it on my page so that you can see what it looks like when it's done. But let me know if you have questions. It's an easy technique, but maybe it'll be a little confusing. I don't know. But let me put this away. I want to talk about one more thing before I say goodbye today. And that's because we use so many of these beautiful new ink colors. So I use the new Petunia Pop. You know we've got a new catalog out. I'm going to put the white, I'm going to put this down without getting white ink all over. Okay, Petunia Pop, and I use the Summer Splash, and I want to show you all the ink colors. We've got Peach Pie and Shy Shamrock, making sure they're on camera, and Pretty in Pink. So you may say, oh, I love all the new colors. I want to get all the new things. We've got the markers that match the ink pads. And then we've got two other products. We've got the beautiful cardstock, okay, just like this. And then the last thing is we have some ink colored designer series paper, and it's in the Summer Splash, Petunia Pop. There's two patterns, and I'm going to turn it over here in a minute so you can see it. Peach Pie, because we love pie, and Pretty in Pink, which is a returning color. And then the other side is stripes and dots. Can you see the stripes and circles? Okay. So if you say, oh, I would love to add that to my collection, I have a deal for you and I want to share it with you. If I can find my little paper. So for a short time only through the month of May, you can get all the things that I just showed, the 5 ink colors, the assorted cardstock pack, the in color 6x6 designer series paper, and the markers in your starter kit. Now, does that mean that you have to do what I do? No, that just means that you love the product. You can get 100, you can pick out $125 additional. This is just a freebie. This is $82 value. This is free. The paper and the all that, $82 free. And then you can pick out $125 worth of product, and it's just $99, $99 total. No shipping, just tax, 99 plus tax. That's it. That doesn't mean that you have to do anything with it. That just means that you're going to get all these products if your wish list is big, like it was for mine, out of the new annual catalog. If you have a big wish list, because there are so many beautiful things in here, then you can, I'm kind of trying to move this out of the way, then you can take advantage of the starter kit right now. The instructions on where to get more information and then to sign up is in my video description. So please feel free to ask me questions. I'm here to answer them for you. But if your wish list is big, this is definitely the best deal that I've seen in the 21 years that I've been here. That's $82 add-on for free is unbelievable. So $125 for the product plus this $82. You pay $99 plus tax. No shipping. Shipping is free. So you save another 11% there. So if you have questions, please reach out to me. Thank you for tuning in. And I hope you guys do some water stamping. It's so much fun. Please feel free to put your samples on my Facebook page. I have a creative group, and the link for that is also in the video description. Please join that group and post your water stamping pictures. I would love to see them. And I want to see what you do. I've used the leaf collection, but I'm dying to try it with some of the other stamps. So, hi, Luann. No, it's everything. I know you can't sign up and I can't sign up either. And I know sometimes I think, oh, I wish I could, but you get all those things, all 4 of those products, paper, the ink, all the ink pads, all the markers, and the DSP. It's $82 value. Plus you get to pick out $125 for the product. So it's a really, really, really fun starter kit right now. So if you like stamping and you're just starting, this is the perfect thing for you. So you guys have a great day, and I will see you on Tuesday, next Tuesday for Teach Me Tuesday. Bye, everybody.